Welcome back, folks. It is 5:46 on this wonderful Thursday morning. I'm Josephine Sage. Let's jump right into the forecast. Right now, as we take a look outside at America's Mattress Live Tower Cam, we've actually got a little bit of some cloud coverage, and these kind of overcast skies are going to continue with us throughout the majority of today. Maybe a little bit of sunshine in those afternoon hours, but late this evening, more clouds are just going to roll on in. We'll notice we've got kind of an interesting and unique start to June because our precipitation values are up a whole lot higher than what we're typically used to at 150, maybe even 200% as we jump into the weekend days, with a slow decrease in temperatures expected as we wrap up the work week and even into the weekend. And there's going to be thunderstorms rolling in tonight, sticking with us throughout the weekend. We still have a flood watch in Mesa County at least until Tuesday, June 6th. Mind you, this has already been extended just a couple of days. It was supposed to expire tomorrow, then it got extended to Monday, and now Tuesday. We'll notice here that we're going to focus most of our attention on this low pressure system kind of as we get into, the next 12 hours. It's going to move and cause this kind of cyclone motion to give us some unsettled weather along that Four Corners region. And a little bit more statewide, we'll notice there's a little bit of some storms kind of as we look at the Front Range area and along that east area of of Colorado. However, if we take a look at that rainfall potential, this is that action, that cyclone action I'm talking about during those afternoon hours today and the evening, moving up more focused along that I-70 corridor and in the Grand Valley. Most areas are going to receive less than half an inch of rain accumulation. Some areas maybe up to an inch, and we'll notice that's going to come just around maybe 5 to 7 p.m. As we take a look here in the last 24 hours, Glenwood Springs is that area that has only received rain accumulation at just over 1/10 of an inch of accumulation. Currently, it is feeling 61 in Grand Junction, 50 in Montrose. Those areas further east are all hanging out in those 40s, and wind speeds mild right now. However, late this evening, and as these storms continue to roll on in with this low pressure system, wind speeds could be picking up into 15, maybe even 20 mile per hour ranges. Mind you, that afternoon high is a little bit cooler than what we've been experiencing this week at 77 degrees instead of our typical 84. That low end is 60 instead of 52. And our dog walking forecast, I've got Miss Isis hanging out with me, 9 a.m. 68, noon and 3 p.m. both feeling 75 again, with those overcast skies. That hour by hour forecast, I want to point out that the coolest times of the day are actually before we're even waking up, around 3, maybe even 4 a.m. and those peak temperatures just around 1 to 2 p.m. with that slow decrease as we wrap up the day. That summer countdown, folks, I'm reminding you, summer is just 20 days away. And we'll talk about that pollen forecast as well. Trees are still on the high end, not many weeds, a little bit of some grasses and a little bit of some mold. Tonight, we're going to get down to 53 in Grand Junction, 46 in Montrose, and I want to talk about the rain and snow potential for tomorrow. That's right, snow, folks. Over that San Juan's area, closer to that Four Corners region, there could be a little bit of some snow, really not much, just a chance for less than 1/4 of an inch, if that. And moving along those northern mountains, even as we get into Friday evening and those weekend hours, still a lot of action around, especially Rifle and Glenwood Springs. We'll take a look at that extended forecast, hanging out with those similar temperatures. The early work week has that increase headed our way, but it does look like for the foreseeable future, we're going to continue to track this model to see how much rain we're actually going to get.